Tens of thousands of innocent people killed, entire cities destroyed, nearly 2.5 million people driven from their homes. South Sudan, the world's newest nation, is being torn apart by a horrific civil war fueled by massive corruption. Two men, South Sudanese President Salva Kiir and former Vice President Riek Machar, command forces responsible for mass rape, child soldier recruitment, and massacres of civilians. Top officials in South Sudan have built personal fortunes while their country suffers. They've hijacked the state, looting natural resources, robbing state coffers, killing anyone who gets in their way. Government money is diverted to lethal private militias and weapons used against the people. To try to stop this corruption-fueled violence, we formed the Sentry to investigate, disrupt, and dismantle the networks benefiting from the violence in East and Central Africa, the deadliest war zone in the world. Even the president of South Sudan has called corruption in his own government the cause of this war.
Some of these ministers have bought apartments, they have bought very beautiful houses, villas. They are hiding it in Kenya.
You know this.
And they have refused to reveal.
Beautiful houses, hidden wealth, he should know. President Kiir's official salary is $60,000 a year, but among the Kiir family getaways is this elegant villa in Lavington, an upscale community in Nairobi, Kenya. The president's family has lived in luxury outside the country. They post videos partying in five-star hotels, driving expensive cars, and jet-setting around the world, while average South Sudanese are living through hell.
How did they take this money there to buy?
Good question. Sentry investigators found the president's closest inner circle, his wife, children, several powerful in-laws, are part owners of oil companies, mining firms, banks, casinos, and an airline. And they left a trail of insider deals, corrupt contracts, and outright fraud. One company, owned by the president's in-laws, stole millions of dollars that were supposed to buy food for hungry citizens. They're also in a murky venture with a major multinational oil company, Petronas. One of the in-laws in that oil partnership, the president's brother-in-law, is a major general in the army. In the ongoing battle over power, President Kiir has stoked the conflict by twice firing Vice President Machar. Yet Machar is no innocent victim. He's been playing the same dirty financial game. Machar tried to sell off the country's oil to a Russian arms dealer in return for deadly weapons, while his family lives in different homes outside South Sudan, far from the war zone. And now his family stays here, in Lavington, in the same neighborhood as President Kiir. Our Sentry investigators found evidence of international complicity at every turn. These officials could not continue to loot and kill without the help of an array of international facilitators, not just secretive Russian arms dealers, but also international bankers, businessmen, and lawyers. These war profiteers are stealing from some of the poorest people in the world.
I have written even to President Obama to tell him that they helped me to recover this money.
That's right, President Kiir. Governments around the world should begin freezing and seizing these stolen assets, starting with yours. Sentry investigators are turning over dossiers of evidence of grand corruption in South Sudan to governments around the world. These same governments have crafted financial tools to combat terrorism, nuclear proliferation, and organized crime. Now it's time to use these tools to stop these men from looting and killing in South Sudan. We've long suspected these crimes were taking place, and now we have the proof. We have the moral obligation and the power to do something about it. War crimes shouldn't pay.